to make it easy. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. Hey, Demetrius. Hey, Mykea. Hey, West Bros. Okay, let me undelete this. Y'all know I got to get rid of my gum. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hey, Kari. Hey, where to? Oh, thank you, Kimani. Let me pin that. Let me pin that so everybody can see the truth of what's going on. Oh, I need to be checking my, dang it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to, excuse me. I'm sitting up there talking about being beautiful and stuff. Okay, let me make sure it's using the right microphone. USB. Yeah. Hello. Okay, it's using the right microphone. Okay, anyways. Hey, guys. Let's see. Today's the 1 year anniversary. Oh, really? Golly, time flew by. It's already been a year? Hey, Dandy, how you doing? I made it and under 10 minutes. Hey, King Alone, how you doing? Hey, Skippy Head. That's y'all. I done already told y'all. The Skippy Head, for some reason, it's in the reverse to me. It's on you, baby. Don't you do me. Doggone it. And that's the problem. I haven't been on these videos. I haven't been saying, don't do me, sir, enough. I'm going to have to start bringing that phrase back because I see some folks think it's okay to play with me. What them little young girls be doing this right here? That's kind of stupid a little bit, too. What that mean? Good job, girl. Good job. It's kind of stupid, but I'm still going to steal it, though. Hey, how you doing, Rochelle? Let's see. It was good, Tracy. Your hair looks great. I need to flat iron. I need to get I like for it to not be so poofy, but thank you. It's fine. I like bone straight for some reason, but it's fine. Ashley, you're spoiling the H out of us. Thank you. You're welcome, Black Magic Woman. Y'all, okay, the next video is a members video. I know y'all have been waiting patiently, and I think y'all are really going to enjoy it. But it is a members video, and I think y'all are going to really, really enjoy it. What's going on? Don't start, man. We've been doing good, man. Don't start, YouTube. Anyways, it's a members video. It's going to be really good. All right, there you go. I'm glowing tonight. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, smash the like button. That's right, Mykea. Smash the like button. Can we give a shout out to Mr. Eric Benet and his truth bombs? Love him and you real bad. What has Eric Benet said or done? Inform me in the comments. I didn't know what he said. Skin is glowing like I really must look pretty. Oh my goodness. Did you cut I didn't cut it. My hair ain't never been even. And I don't believe in cutting split ends. So it grows very choppy but I didn't cut it, child. Okay, what's crazy is I was going to go ahead and join the USAF. I have 2 science degrees. I changed my mind quick. What is USAF, y'all? United States Army? Is that what is it? Is that what that is, y'all? Hey, Ashley, I guess you need to stock up on him. Are we talking about the stuff that's going on with the eye? I don't want to see it because they're going to start messing up my what's the name. But are we talking about with all this, the war type stuff? Is that what we're talking about? Did they say something about coming over here or something? Like, what is going on? I need to check up on what's going on. I've been sitting up there talking about some dealing with the spiritual world and stuff. I need to be looking into the physical world. Sitting up there trying to look into the spirits, and next thing you know, they got blew up. Let me see. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day too, y'all. Yeah, they've been trying you, Ash. They always try me, Clock. Oh, that's what that is. Clock the T. Oh, okay. Clock the T. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Clock it. Click clock. That was stupid. Black don't crack unless you smoke it. Looking young as ever. Thank y'all. I appreciate that, y'all. Okay, we go. Hello, miss. I'm white Portuguese boy Ricky in New York City. You're smart. No hate, no war. Trump is nut. Thank you, Ricky, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ricky. And I really appreciate. This is not to call you out, but anybody, all of my subscribers, I have a whole bunch of different races of subscribers. But I got to say that I really appreciate that all races can deal with me. I'll just say that, okay? Because I know sometimes I'll probably be saying stuff to make white folks feel like, y'all probably be balling up y'all fist at me. But it's not, it's none of the stuff I say is out of hate. I just talk about history a lot and stuff. That's all. But yeah, Trump, he is a nut. You're right. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I did my makeup. Like, y'all are really making me feel beautiful. Oh my goodness. Like, I just did my regular makeup. I did make my lips a little bit bigger. They're not skinny like they usually are. I did put the lip liner up here and down here a little bit. So, clock it. Let me see. I don't want to, y'all, I can't talk about it for real, my Kia, but you know what I think about it? I think that we're heading into, I'll say this, the wake up that we've been talking about, right? We've been talking about stuff being revealed, spirits and all this kind of stuff. I feel like that is a part of that. Like, I feel like we're going into something where the whole world is going to be in some turmoil, but I feel like it coincides with people waking up and choosing sides. That's how I feel about it. Can't talk like I want to talk. I don't look pregnant. I've been losing weight. No, I ain't pregnant. Don't start no BS. Right when I've been losing weight, doggone it. I'm finna get you, Nessa. Maybe it's because my skin glowing. Okay, hey, pretty girl. We just finished grilling. I'm eating my steak and sweet potatoes. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I just ate some wings from a restaurant called Teens or something like that. I don't know. It's my first time there. It was pretty good. Okay. Okay, y'all are really okay. Air Force. Oh, she was gonna join the Air Force, but you stopped right before all this happened. Yes, I agree. I'm not saying. I do be wondering. Okay, look, and I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. I do be wondering, like, if when people join the military, if they join because they want a better life for themselves, or do they join because I be wondering what's the motivation, or do they just wanna. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm scary. Maybe there ain't nothing wrong with them. Maybe I'm just scary. That's all. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Hey, Quita. Hey, Quita. That's my sister, y'all. Hey, Quita. Okay, so what we gonna talk about, y'all? Side note, Ashley, I watch you before bed every night, even the old videos, child. Thank you, Latricia. I'm glad y'all enjoying the old ones because it's some videos that I even forgot I did. Like I just posted on the last, like the Run Osley video. I forgot I did Run Osley. Like, I forgot until I did this video I just did. And I was like, oh yeah, I did Run Osley. And that was a great video, On tonight's episode of Ashley Says So Celebrity Deaths, Ashley investigates Tupac, Biggie, Marilyn Monroe, and Kurt Cobain. That's who you want to see, ain't it, Colin? You really want me to do that show? I ain't doing no show like that. Ashley, why don't you believe in cutting split ends? Because I be feeling like, I know people say that cutting split ends help your hair grow, but I feel like it's all hair. Like, I don't know why I've always felt like that. I just feel like it's still hair, but maybe I'm wrong. I ain't no beautician. I just don't cut them. I don't know. Yo, it's on time for a chance. Lost my job. So let's sit back and have a drink because no work tomorrow. Keep up the good work, beautiful you. Oh, Rachel, don't worry. Something better will come along. Do not worry. Like, I'm happy that you sitting back and enjoying your time because something that's for you will come along. Trust me. You are extremely funny as well as talented and entertaining. Thank you, Art. I can't believe y'all still be like, I'm just grateful that y'all still be feeling this way as much as I'll be sitting up there talking about stuff that probably make y'all uncomfortable. Tell me, I don't know why I keep watching that girl. Tell me, tell me that girl that made me mad. Tell me I really want to slap her through the screen, but she do be kind of funny sometimes, though. I like that little part. Clock it. Okay, let me see. Hold on. My friend took me out to eat for my birthday. My birthday was last weekend. I didn't do anything. I went with my mama out to eat. My friend, she is more of the outgoing one. And so she's like, you're going to get out their house. We're going to go to this restaurant. So we went to a restaurant that was like, it was black owned. It had all of those sophisticated blacks there. Y'all know the type I'm talking about. The kind where the men wear the pants that are a little right by the ankle and they don't have socks and they be wearing loafers and they be having them shades with them hats on. That kind of restaurant. I enjoyed myself. It was pretty fun. Okay, how was your birthday? It was good. Everything was good, y'all. Thank you, Delicia. Y'all are so sweet. I'm waiting on my BG edition, Ashley. BGs with no T. I mean, yeah, we could do it, but like, well, that's all I know about them. Just Do y'all have any tea, and all that mess? Barry sounding like that, all that hollering and carrying on. Hey, Lania, how you doing? I am feeling beautiful. When I get off of here, I'm gonna have to take some pictures. This is this is established. This is what y'all are making me feel like. I gotta take pictures. Okay, here we go. What do you think, President T? Why do you think he's in? Well, you gotta remember. I think all of them are ends. I think all of them are nuts. All of them. Like, and really, I don't be wanting to insult y'all, but I be feeling like they followers be nuts too. I love y'all to death. Love y'all. But you know, I'm not big on that whole political ring. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff. I be feeling like they work for the same side, you know, so you should know that by now, you know. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Nessa. Okay, white Portuguese Ricky. Say what you like. Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. I'm so happy to get a members video. I was this close to go to my Patreon and cancel my membership. I didn't want to pay for both. No, keep it. I understand. But, and also, you know, you can cancel and then come back on when there's something else left. But we are about to do a members video. Y'all are going to love that. Y'all are going to love that. But keep that. I feel like you need to keep that Patreon video, or at least or Patreon membership, or at least come back whenever you see a video. Personally, that's the way I feel. Because Patreon, it's a, you know what we talk about over there. And I feel like it's deep. I be feeling like people need to hear that stuff. Seriously. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Thank you, DeAndre. Thank you. Student loans, housing assistance, and pension. Oh, that's why. That's probably why somebody would join the military. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't know everything it came along with. I got you. Actually, yes, this change of events is definitely going to change things for us all. It's prophesied in the Bible. Yes, I feel like I do. I feel like some of that stuff is happening now. Like, yeah, I think we're getting close to it, y'all. I ain't trying to say that we're gonna wake up tomorrow and the end gonna be here, but I think we're getting close to something. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, here we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming on down. I just watched the Run Osley video. It was good, wasn't it? I had on the different wigs for the different brothers. I did it on that video. I did that, doggone it. I joined the Army during the Obama administration. They did me wrong at my first duty station. I could have fought to stay in, but it wasn't worth it. Too much hazing and harassment. Oh, I guess I should have known that kind of stuff goes down. I didn't think about it, but I can see why and how something like that would happen. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, it just seems, I mean, it may work, you know, some people, it may work good for them, but I'm not a splitting ends cut type of girl. I just think. Okay, they changed the cause of death for Kurt Cobain. Yes, they did. They changed it from a taken off the planet into a homicide. Yes, they did. And because they know what that was. And I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch of celebrities that if they were to tell the truth, they know that them folks did not take themselves off the planet. They know that those people were taken off the planet by somebody else. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, stuff is going to be revealed, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing the game. Stuff is going to be revealed. It's spirits moving around here. And it's about time to lock and load. If you've been playing out here, it's time to buckle down, child. Or whatever you got to say. I'm finna go open up me a church or something. Okay, here we go. You heard about Anthony Anderson and Roxy? No. I heard that they were dating, you know, but that's all I heard. Somebody said that he was she didn't say his name, but one of the actors that he used to be on the show with said that one of her big co-stars tried to assault her. And a lot of people in the comments felt like it was Anthony Anderson, but she did not put his name on it, but her description did sound like him. You know, so I don't know. I don't know about that. We can agree to disagree. I like that, Tony. I like that a lot because that's exactly, yeah, you have to be willing to do that when it comes to watching me and being with me. We have to be, you know, because I'm very I'm very controversial, you know. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Thank you, Lady Diamond. Thank you. We don't get uncomfortable, Ashley, LOL. You know, we get messy, so we here for all the shenanigans you bring. Thank you, Queen Flower Child, because, you know, sometimes I just be all over the place, be offending folks and stuff. Just be saying anything to come to my head. Hello, chat. Ashley, I catch your lives by chance because I'm not getting notifications. I know PS4, and actually, you used to be on all of them, so I know you haven't making your notifications. But I'm glad you're here tonight, child. We're ready to talk. We're just going to talk about whatever y'all want. Hey, Ashley, this is KK. KK, it seems like it's been a long time since you've been here, too. Change my name, LOL. What would you say was your favorite video that you've made? I watched all of your videos multiple times, just can't get enough. Uh, actually, just run honestly. Now that I remembered, I made his video. His video was a good one. I like the Joe Jackson video too. Like I really, really like that one. I like the I don't really got. I mean, I got favorites, but I've made some pretty good ones, y'all. All of them. I like James Brown. I like the one that was shooting. Whatever his name was, the curly head. What's that man name? Hey, how y'all doing? And they got the shooting on him. I forgot who it was. I just like them all. I like them all. That's all. Here we go. Billy D. Williams. Child. Him with that cape he be having on. I don't know, but I feel like he got some good tea out there, Chevelle. I feel like Billy D. Williams got some good behind tea. This is what I was telling the people on Patreon. Hold on. I'm finna say it in a second. Let me read a few more of these comments. You ain't said nothing crazy yet. Long as I've been here, keyword is yet. Well, I'm liable to say something crazy. Thank you for saying yet. I'm liable to say something crazy. Okay, nothing can make me not love Ashley. Whatever you talk about, I'm here for it. Thank you, Kenya. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. I love y'all. I really do. Thank you, totally, Tammy. I appreciate it. Here come Mr. Messy. He loves it. Young Rich Skinny haven't been here in a while. And actually, I'm glad because dealing with you and Young Rich Skinny, it'd be too much, baby. Ashley, I, the king of reptilians. How is my favorite paid and sponsored? You, Skippy Head. You look very pretty. Yellow is my favorite color. Oh, you look like a sunflower. I need to be messy today. Well, come on, join in. We can do it. We can talk about what y'all want to talk about. Thank you. Can you do a pop-up video on Little Kim? I mean, I guess if her tea is good enough. I know at one time she was dating somebody called Mr. Papers or something like that. Mr. Papers. Yes, it's Kimberly, and Mr. Papers. Who is Mr. Papers? Actually, I think he might be her child's father, so let me shut up. You have many that join and really do hope for better lives and getting school paid for. Okay. So that's kind of what I thought the basis was. Like, just want to better their lives. You know what I'm saying? I just be thinking of it. I guess I'll be thinking of it from a fear factor. You know what I mean? Like, scared of war, child, but I get it. Okay, here we go. Hey, Miss Busy, how you doing? What do you think is really going on with the new Jim Carrey? Listen, y'all, at first, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the new picture, I thought it was something. I didn't think it was Jim Carrey. I didn't. But now I do think it's Jim Carrey, but I do think some stuff has changed with his mentality and his spirit. Personally, I really do. But I think as far as the body, it is still him. That's what I think. Can we please get a video on Father Divine? And my key, I said I was going to do that. I know you touched on Sweet Daddy Grace, Indy Solomon. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for the members, though. It's not going to be the next members video because I got to get to Mustache Man. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do them. Yeah, you didn't that. What I do, child? Yeah, you didn't do that. I don't know what I did. Hi, Ashley. This is my first live I've caught, but I'm a long-time sub since 2020, at least a newish member. Love your content. Thank you so much, Jay. I really hope I don't run you off by you joining the live. But if you can agree to disagree and love me and see through it, then you'll be fine, child. I just don't know what I'm going to say, y'all. Okay, cutting split ends. The split ends can go all the way to your roots. It's a difference between healthy and unhealthy hair. That's what my beautician tells me. Okay, so I guess it is a difference. I just never felt the need to cut them, but that's probably right because they probably can rise all the way up. I just be using mine, child. My hair just be, child. My hair probably all broke up and stuff, child. Probably split all the way up to the root, child. And I'm sitting up here telling me something beautiful, telling me my hair split up and light a match to it. It probably all burn up and frizzle up real quick. Okay, here we go. Been watching old episodes of Soul Train, but I just can't see Don Cornelius the same after your video. He was into a lot. And wait a minute. Don't be acting like it was just my video. They had put out that documentary on Don Cornelius too. They put that Playboy documentary out and started telling on Don Cornelius. I'm sorry, y'all wrong for that. Let me go on down because y'all wrong for that. Yes, Sam Cooke, not only him, the other one, Jimi Hendrix, they need to change his from Sua to Homer. Both of those need to be, Donny Hathaway, Phyllis Hyman, yes. I don't know for sure. but I know their stuff should be looked into a lot more. Okay, here we go. Had a dream last night where small planes were crashing into buildings and we're all running in the streets. Do you think dreams have deeper meanings? I do. I do, Shanna. I do. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I do. I think they have deeper meanings. So I don't know. I'll say this. I don't know if that dream you had was personal to you and something you have going on in your life, whether, you know, you got some kind of chaos going on in your life. I don't know if it's that or if it's us as a whole. But yeah, I think dreams have deeper meanings. Yes, I do. Okay, here we go. My kid, keep it. Thank you, my kid. But she's right, though. Y'all do need to smash the like button for real. I still can't believe Danny DeVito is taller than Little Kim. DeVito is 5 feet tall. Little Kim is 4 feet 11. Really? Well, I mean, they kind of look about the same size, though. Little Kim, she be... Let me move on, because y'all be trying to say little stuff, and then when I be like saying stuff, I get in trouble. Y'all be sitting at that time, Ashley, you wrong. But sometimes Little Kim, the way she walks, she has a very leprechaun type walk. That's all. And I love Little Kim. But sometimes she do walk kind of like, you know. But anyways, hello, girl. Just getting in from town. Can we get a video on the cast of Saturday Night Live, past and present? I don't know, Jamie. I just don't know about that, especially not present. And then as far as like, we can do cast members one by one of the past, possibly. Like Louis, what's his name? Louis, I forgot that man's name, child. I forgot his name. Lou Rawls, Al Green videos are still my favorite. Those were some great videos. That's right. Hey, Ashley, honey. Hope you had a wonderful birthday. Was wondering if you heard about the ETs making deals with presidents to secretly control America and puppeteer them. Missed you. Yeah, but I do not believe that they are ETs anymore. I do believe that all the secret deals and stuff are going on, but I believe every single one of them are fallen angels. I don't feel like me personally, these are my personal opinions. I no longer feel like there's such thing as aliens. I don't. I promise you I don't. I think every single one of those things, whether you call them aliens, reptilians, whatever you want to call them, I think they are all fallen, and I think they are Nephilim. So that's what I think. But yes, but I know all about the deals and all that kind of stuff. All right, here we go. Andy, their brother show did. Andy was the one that had some tea. Andy Gibb. But I didn't think he could sing as good as his brothers. But yeah, he did. Okay, Anthony has been accused of SA previously. Okay, so maybe that's why the actress was saying all that. I love y'all too, Tony. Y'all know it. Then that's another reason why I be happy that y'all are able to figure in. But y'all know my heart. Y'all know it. Y'all know y'all do. Okay, a lot of things about to be revealed. Play, for example. Jay-Z is about to be exposed for doing the stuff that Diddy did, but worse. Yes, I agree. I think all that stuff is going to come out. Everything is just going to come out. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, all this secret hidden crap is just going to be blurted out. It's just what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to be upset. Folks going to be mad because they're going to get caught up. Some of the folks in the church, some of the folks outside of the church going to be very upset because the cover is about to be lifted. But hey, it's time to reveal the real from the fake. You know what I'm saying? It's just that time, guys. You know, like I said, so if you have been living your truth and really being you, it's fine. But if you've been lying and hiding up under covers and you know that you get ready, you better get out of it now. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Let's move on. They say we are in those times that the Bible speak of. Yeah, I truly believe so. I 100% I'm starting to believe so. There's a lot of stuff been revealed to me, and like I said, it's so much that I know now for a fact that I was on the wrong path with my life, with my thoughts, with my beliefs. I was on the wrong path. Something revealed that to me. So whatever that spirit was that revealed that to me is going to be the same spirit that yanks the cover off a lot of this other stuff. You know, so I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful that it revealed to me what I needed to know. That's all. Okay, here we go. Jim Carrey. Yes, he was just. Like I said, I think his body is real, but I think I think something is different about him. Madonna asked Dennis Rodman to have her kids, and she told him she was going to pay him $20,000. No, I heard it was $20 million. I heard it was $20 million that she was trying to pay him. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Well, I thought it seems like he just pumped his face up with like pillow cushions or something. Why is your face like that? It seems like he just like said, here, put the cushion in here. And his face just looked puffy, you know, but But also his demeanor. Like when he did that interview, y'all, it just seemed like it don't really seem like him. Like, okay, here we go. Do the Buddy Holly video next. No. You will be the first to investigate it. If anybody can get us the answers, it's your skippy head. Use your anointing for God. Let Buddy tell you what happened. I'm not doing them next. I'm not doing them next. But I, like you said, I can see where you could see that something was fishy about that plane going down. You know what I'm saying? But one thing, everything gonna be uncovered soon. Okay, a lot of things about the yep, that's right, Darius. You ever thought about doing a Where Are They Now series? Not really, Chevelle. I've always thought, I mean, y'all might like them. I've never really got into, unless, here's my thing. I never really cared about what they were doing now, unless what they were doing now is messy and T-field. You know what I'm saying? And Lord knows I shouldn't be like that. Lord, please forgive me. But it'd be like it's fine to hear that somebody is settled down and doing well in life, but it'd be more juicy like when they fall off and get on drugs and stuff. Lord, that ain't right. That ain't right. It do be juicy though. Y'all know that. And I'm not saying I wish it on them. It just be juicy. That's all. It just be juicy. Okay, here we go. Marvin gave Tammy Terrell favorite videos. That Tammy Terrell one got me in trouble. That Tammy Terrell video got me in trouble. That's before I knew how to filter what I said, y'all. Baby, folks are so upset with me about that doggone video. Ooh, wee. Hold on. I watched the Spade Cooley video again, blew my hair off every time because he was a mess and he was involved in that. Spade Cooley was possessed. And I don't care who tried to lie and say he was a Spade Cooley was full of spirits. And they hated him and they hated his doggone wife. Okay, here we go. Red Fox was a great one. It was a great one. Out of the Jacksons, Michael and Joe Jackson was my favorite. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, y'all, what we going to talk about, y'all? Hold on. I'm sorry you dealt with that, Verona. Oh, okay, he's talking to Verona. Got you. Hold on. Let me come on down. Mr. Papers, also, so he is her child's father. He's a rapper, but we don't know any. Y'all, don't do Mr. Papers like that. He did have one song. I forget the name of it right now, but Mr. Papers had a hit record, and I'm not finna deal with y'all doing that. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm sorry, little Kim. Okay, here we go. Jim Carrey back. Now I don't think it's really him that's back, but his body. I think his body is back. Okay, if you do, Kim, would you dive into her beef with Foxy? Why were they? Like, I wonder what that beef was about, though. It just seemed like they just put two young girls up against each other. I don't even know why they didn't like each other. Okay, hold on, y'all. Yes, he sound like a different person, y'all. But we can talk about it. But I mean, what do y'all want to say? I don't know what else to say outside of I feel like his spirit is. I feel like it's a different. I feel like it's his body with a different thing inside of him. Like I feel like real Jim Carrey is somewhere trapped down, like on Get Out, where they put that spirit in the person and go all the way down. I feel like that's where Jim Carrey is, and I feel like the new thing that's over his body is another entity. That's the way I feel personally. Again, that's a personal opinion. Sorry. Check into what happens every time someone wants to do a Sam Cooke movie or documentary. Oh, they probably get taken off the planet or get shut down some kind of way. Because see, Sam, when you get to talking about Sam Cooke and what happened to him, that leads into all of the other deaths of celebrities. Because what it shows is that whenever these celebrities try to own their own catalog and when they try to own too much, you know what I'm saying, and take it from the people who want to make money off of the celebrities. Like when the celebrity do that, they overstep their boundaries. It happened to all of them, Michael Jackson, everybody. They overstep their boundaries and then they get taken off the planet. And so Sam Cooke was one of the first, when it comes to black celebrities, he was one of the first that tried to do that. And he really was trusting them people too. Like he really trusted them folks. Baby, them folks set Sam up so fast, Sam couldn't see what was coming, child. Should have been at home with his wife. That's what he should have been. Sitting up there, give me 5 on the black hand slide and all that mess, and they doing all this, brother. Next thing you know, them folks done set that boy up. I'm so glad you're on right now. I was feeling mighty down today. Oh, life be lifing, but your presence is the perfect high without doing cold crack or getting stinking TT. Thank you, Royal. You crazy. Thank you, Roy. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm hoping I uplift you because, baby, you shall never be uplifting me. I always got something messy to say, especially over there on Patreon. And you be going out of bounds over there on Patreon, baby. Okay. She said, I think he had bad plastic surgery. Yeah, but it's something, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's something in his demeanor that has changed too, though, y'all. I told y'all, Jim Carrey is sunk in his stomach. His conscience is down in his stomach. I don't care what nobody say. Jim just down there making all them faces and stuff. You know them faces he used to make, doing all that mess, trying just trapped up. Come on, please let me out. No, you stay down there. I got your body now. Let me go on. I'm saying a lot. Hey, Sessa Squad. Hey, Ash. How are you? What do you think of that lady who's still missing? The lady whose daughter is a news anchor. I feel like it's something. I haven't delved into that, but of course, I feel like it's something fishy with it. Let me tell you something. Anytime something happens to these people that's all big in Hollywood and all big in TV and stuff like that, I always feel like it's something fishy behind those folks, especially when they make big news. Like when they make a huge deal out of it, I always feel like it's some kind of something is going on behind the scenes, but I just haven't delved deep enough into it. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I mean, it may have been payment for somebody must have did something to tick somebody off. And so her mama or grandmama, whoever she is, must have been payment. But let's move on. I don't know. Okay. No, he don't have another movie coming out. He won an award and he did an interview and he just looked, I mean, Jim Carrey just looked like his face just looked like a pillow. Let's just be real, guys. Okay, here we go. Henry Cyril Paget, the Dancing Marquess. I don't know who he is, my kid, but I can look him up. Oh, hold on. Courtney Love did away with Kurt Cobain and Kristen Pop. Okay, I need to look up her story. You think Courtney Love had? Well, do you? Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna look it up because I don't want to say that. I'm just gonna look it up. I'll look it up. Okay, here we go. No, I'm firmly planted here. Love you. I love y'all too. You know, sometimes I just be a little much. That's all. I just be a little much. So, let me tell you, this is what I wanted to say, y'all. And I'm going to start back reading y'all comments. All of y'all, I already said this on Patreon. I'm going to say it on here with y'all. Every single one of y'all that accused me of doing a clickbait on that last video, no, I did not. I have never done a clickbait in my life. I've been on YouTube 5 years, ain't never done a clickbait, and I didn't do it on that last video. That's what y'all just messy, and y'all read the title the way y'all wanted to read it. Folks was in the comments talking about, listen, this is what got me. It wasn't the people that was like, I thought you meant by the title something else was going on, Ashley. I thought you meant those two was lovers. That's not the one that got me. The people that got me were the people that came on the video and before they watched it was like, I had a feeling. I knew all these times that they had been messing around. I had a feeling that they was lovers. And then sitting up there wrong because you're messy. You're messy. Trying to make Maurice White and Philip Bailey sleep together. What? That wasn't on me. That was on y'all. Doggone it. All I said was messy lovers, and I put up under it Maurice White and Philip Bailey. I wasn't trying to say that they were the messy lovers. Y'all are messy. And then here's the thing. Even if I messed up on the title, I had a picture of Shaka Khan and Denise Williams right there. I thought that was going to let y'all know. Y'all just messy. That's all. Trying to put it on me, doggone it. Tell me, Ashley, I see what you did with the clickbait. No, I didn't. Y'all just messy. Doggone it. Let me see. I ain't see a documentary. What documentary? Sorry, cousins didn't speak coming in. Hey, cousin Ashley. Hey, Toya. How you doing, baby? Okay, with our favorite actors, they get old. Some age gracefully, I guess she's saying, and some don't. Some go through nervous breakdowns. That's true. Some could be hiding a mental illness and are on meds that will make them strong. Now, that's true too, Lania. That's true. And you got to have, like, if you make it all the way through Hollywood and stardom, and I'm talking about real A-list stardom, not no little BS stardom. If you make it through A-list stardom all the way through, without any mental problems at all, like you a strong one, baby. Or you just signed on with the program and you cool with it. Like you don't care all the stuff they make you do. You'll do whatever. I didn't want to bring him up, but Taye Diggs was it was an interesting choice of fashion for him. You know what I'm saying? I just be feeling like, I don't know, man. That humiliation stuff, not saying that Taye Diggs had to do a humiliation ritual, but let's just say it was. Let's say that Taye Diggs dressed like that was a humiliation ritual. I would get tired of doing that stuff. Like, how many times do I have to do this humiliation stuff? This is old. And then, like I said, with the hand signs and stuff, y'all sitting up there got me throwing up horns and all this, man. Like, how many times do I have to do that? Like, I've already signed on with you. No, that's not enough. That's behind the scenes. Oh, heck no. Heck no. You're going to have to represent us in front of the cameras. Like, why? I already signed on. What's up? That be getting old. I could never try. They'll drop me. They'll probably take me off the planet because I don't have time for that. Okay, here we go, y'all. Hey, Bumpty, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Okay, here we go. Don't believe they replaced Jim with a clone because at this point, we'd be saying scientists have the same abilities of God and can grow adult humans out of nothing. Well, I don't know, Jay Hart. You're probably right. Probably not humans, but humans, human clone. And I don't think what's his name is a clone. I think it's still his body. But like I said, I think another entity. I really do. I think another entity has infiltrated him. But as far as the clone work, I think you're right that they can't. They can do what they want to do, but they can't animate a human body with a soul. I think they can try to make a synthetic body that looks very human, but they can never animate a soul. So they would just use AI or some kind of robot stuff. But you're right. They can't make a body the way and a soul the way that God can. No, absolutely not. They've tried though. They're still trying. They try all the time. They're going to keep on trying, child. They love it. They just love. They just think they so powerful. Like, girl, child, all this. And this is how you know who's powerful. I'm going to just be real with y'all. I'm going to just be real. This is how you know who's powerful. The enemy, let's just call it the enemy. It's a whole big system. This whole system is set up by what you would call the enemy. They did all of this, all these years, thousands of years setting this up. And in one fell motion, God is ripping off the cover off of everything in one motion. That is thousands of years of work going to waste. Like, y'all shouldn't even have done none of it at that point. If he was just going to reveal it like that was just charm. But whatever. They can just keep on trying. All right, here we go. Live in Los Angeles. In the summertime, in a park by my house, the Soul Train dancers have a get-together and still do the Soul Train line. Real fun. Juliet Hangermap. That is wonderful, T-Mo. I wish they would let you record them and you would send it to me one day. That's nice. I like that. Uncle Luke running for office. Well, he's big into the left-right paradigm. You know what I'm saying? He's big into playing that role. He loves the Democrats. Like, he loves it. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing, like, I just be wanting to send y'all all the stuff that I see. That's all. If I can just send y'all emails of everything I see, then y'all will be like, oh, okay, I see now where both sides. But, let's just move on. Because I just get tired of folks. Okay, here we go. No, they did it. It was a Playboy documentary. It wasn't a Don Cornelius documentary. It was a Playboy documentary, and they told on Don Cornelius. They started. It's not funny, y'all. Something about I don't know if he had hit one of them Playboy models with a bottle or something like that and tied them up. I forgot. But it was in a Playboy documentary. Jay-Z trying to run for office. Like, I'm just, like I said, hey, Black Panther, how you doing? I agree with what you said about Jim Carrey. Someone made a good point that if they wanted to, it would have made more sense to unalive him instead of clone him with all the outlash at his new look has got. Well, like I said, I feel like it's his body, but I feel like it's another entity. I really do. I really do. I really do. Okay, here we go. She walk very, leprechaunish. I'm sorry, she do. Okay, Nikki needs a documentary on how much she bit off Kim and hate her at the same time. Yeah. But Nikki apparently started going through the same thing with the younger girls when it came to her. So it's just a circle. It's just a circle. Okay, here we go. She on that stuff, Poe thing. Y'all, that ain't funny. Y'all. This is all I don't like. But it's not just Nikki, it's all of them. I just don't like how these celebrities play into that political thing. Like, I really dislike that. But I mean, I get it. You signed on and you got to do what you got to do. But like, quit acting like, oh, I'm tired of this side. I'm just going to go to the other side. Like, but whatever. I'm the crazy one. All of y'all I'm the crazy one for thinking they the same. So anyways, let me come on down. All right, Gladys Knight. Somebody said Gladys Knight. Did you know Gladys Knight was married to GHD? GHD. Who is GHD? I don't know who that is. Hey, Ashley, do you or your husband smoke? We do it a lot here in Los Angeles. No, we don't. The first time I ever tried to smoke, the man on the picture, I told the story before. I was at a house, like a little house get together, and it was a picture of a man playing the piano. When I hit that, what's the name? That man started playing that piano for real, baby. I would never forget it. He started playing that piano for real. My heart was like, do, and like it's my vision got cloudy and stuff. No. I told my cousin, take me home right now. And then it looked like it was some guys coming into the house. It seemed like they was gonna do stuff to us. Like, girl, no, I don't do no. I'm too paranoid, I guess. But yeah, that man started playing that piano. I mean, was really playing it. Like when before I hit it, he was just like this. After I hit it, that man was like do on that picture. Baby, I got the H up out of there. You're not finna do it. And I never hit. I don't play with that stuff. It's some demons in there. Something ain't right about that. Doggone it. I'm scared of that mess. Okay, well, yeah, the days of Noah. Yeah, we're gonna be like that. I really believe that we're gonna be back to that. I really believe that we're going to be right back to that. Like, that's just the truth. Sorry. Okay, here we go, y'all. Amen, Ashley. I don't even know what I said, Towel, but thank you. Are you still getting snow? No. We don't get here. Down in Alabama, we get snow every blue moon. But no, we don't get it a lot. Hey, where you been at? Haven't seen you in a long minute. Oh, she must be talking about, I know she can't be talking about me. Are you talking to me, Clean Flower Child? Because you just saw me the other day, I thought. Okay, have you heard about Jelly Roll being exposed by his former friend? He released a video with him comparing himself to Jeffrey E, saying F country music. No, I didn't. I haven't heard anything about it. I ain't seen nothing about it, Cham. What path was wrong? What exactly path was wrong in demonic, Ashley? That path, Jeremy, the one that we've been talking about, the one with the special knowledge, the hidden knowledge, that path was wrong for me. Like, I think it's wrong for you too, but you can still do it. But I 100% believe now that those paths are fallen angels and are not right. I personally feel like anybody that's dealing in it needs to get out of it. But if you want to stay in it, you can. But it was not right for me. Like, it was not, I'm just seeing too many connections. Like, something revealed to me that it's too many connections, that is with the enemy. All of it, all of that stuff. You know, I just started studying the Bible deeply. I started studying the Ethiopian Bible. And I just was on the wrong path. I personally, like I said, I feel like everybody that's on it should pull away, but not because I said it. You should pull away after you do your own studying, you know. But if you feel like it's right for you, stay on it. But no, I'm gonna just tell you the truth because I care about y'all. I'm not even gonna sit up there and I care about y'all. I care about y'all. I would rather for you not to be on it, but I think you need to feel it for yourself. I think something needs to grab you for itself. But I personally do not think it's the right path. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I have my cry on Patreon. I done cried. I done got slung in the spirit and all kind of stuff, baby. That path was not the path for me. And so I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth because I tell my live stream the truth. As much as the esoteric stuff, I don't feel like it's the right way. I really don't. And I'm saying this because I care for you. And this is sounds hypocritical coming from me. You can call me a hypocrite. I don't care what you call me. I'm telling you the truth. I do not feel like that's the path. I really don't. I'm telling y'all, things are being revealed, and I just don't feel like this is the path. And it's not only that; it's a lot of other stuff that people tie themselves into, which I don't want to get into that because I will really offend some of y'all with that. But there are things, organizations that people are speaking out on. It's this girl on YouTube. She made a whole interview about different organizations that people are joining themselves in with when they go to college, when they go to all this kind of stuff. Y'all need to think twice about it. Just think twice about it, okay? Just think twice about it. This is coming from the biggest occult studying person that you probably ever known. This is coming from me. Like I said, I've always told the truth. Y'all knew a spirit was coming over me. Well, this spirit is revealing a lot. And because I care about y'all, I really want you guys to double think anything in that area. I know everybody supposedly hate God now and Jesus and all this kind of stuff. Folks hate him and feel like Jesus ain't for them and all that stuff. Just think about what you're doing, okay? That's all I'm saying. So that's the path, Jeremy. That's the path. Like I said, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but you need to think twice about it. And this is coming from me, one of the biggest occult, esoteric, what's the name, whatever. All of the stuff that I've ever said against religion. Well, religion, I still probably say some stuff about that. But all of the stuff I've ever said against that, like, so this is coming from me, so you know it's real. Think twice about all that other stuff because I'm telling you, I believe 100% it came from fallen angels. 100%. I believe it. So take that and do what you want to do with it. Okay, here we go. Hold on. It's too early to do Little Kim, in my opinion. Yeah, I just don't know about her. They said a pop-up scandal, but I just don't know. Okay, we go. I'm behind. Andy's voice was damaged from drugs. I believe his last project was really Barry's voice per their documentary. Well, even the one before that, I didn't think he had a good voice before that, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. I just didn't think he had a good voice as well as his brothers. To me, I just didn't think so. Okay, we go. Not a clone. Don't believe in that. I believe that he got a facelift and has some mental illness and his own meds that make him seem like he's not really present. I don't think the man present at all. I'm just not gonna lie. Like I said, I think something else is there. Okay, Blair. Where you been at, girl? When all this mess is going on, we need your commentary and opinion. Well, we can talk about whatever, y'all. That opinion that I just gave Jeremy is probably the biggest opinion you'll ever hear from me. But that is probably one of the biggest opinions from me because of the way that I have always been. But baby, I'm telling you it's just like it's just some real stuff happening out here. It's a real movement happening out here, and that crap is real. It is real, 100%. All this speaking out against different things, that stuff is real. Okay, we go. Hi, Ashley. Belated happy birthday. This is old news, but can we get a scandal on Jermaine Jackson's Skippy scooped up head? He's been through some things over the decades. Well, Karen, I did a Jackson's brother, and I told a lot of Jermaine's tea on that. I mean, unless there's something new, all of his tea is already on that video. Which I could be like all the rest of these YouTube what's names and just take that information and make a Jermaine video by itself, recycling the same information I already told you guys. I mean, I can do that. You got a lot of YouTubers that do that, and a lot of these Lord, let me stop talking about them so bad. But I'm so tired of these AI YouTubers that sit up there and use AI to find everything and then just read what AI wrote in their own voice and try to make 1,000 videos every 10 seconds with some boring behind information in there. But let me shut up, because that's the way they do things. Everybody don't take their craft as seriously as I do, but I just don't like that. Like, I hate that. Every 10 minutes you putting out a video, but the information you're using is AI BS. Like, you're not even doing any deep digging. But let me shut up. Like I said, that's I take my craft too seriously and I get mad at other folks, but that's their channel, not mine. All right, here we go. Tell me why not. I haven't done her yet, Chevelle. I haven't done her yet. Okay, hold on. If you do Buddy Holly, you should do Otis Redding. I've already done Otis Redding, Mikea. You late. Him and Lola Falana have a video that'll share because he didn't have that much tea. Betty Levette gave the most tea on Otis Redding, and I put that in that video, but it's him and Lola Falana. They're tied together. Okay, here we go, y'all. Come on down. Gary Busey. Chong. I think like when he had an accident or something, I think it messed up his whole everything. Okay, happy Sunday. Can I please ask when your husband is gonna do some new shoes? My bad for asking. What is new shoes, Gina? Do some new shoes. What new shoes? By the way, I want to thank you for telling me about Bumpy Johnson. That prepared me to watch that scary movie. Bumpy Johnson, that prepared me to watch that scary movie. I don't know what you mean, Darius. I don't know. Some of y'all, now I'm trying to figure out this week. Are we on the same page? Because some of y'all saying stuff I don't understand. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me come on down. Philosophically speaking, the Eve files show how terribly bored and insecure with what they have. Yes. Well, they do too. What it is that in that lifestyle, they get the whole world at their hands. And you're right. They get very bored with having the whole world at their hands. And that's probably why they wasn't supposed to have everything with the touch of their hands, because they get bored with that and they have to find more and more excitement elsewhere. And then also, let's be real. A lot of the people that are dealing with the Epstein, a lot of those folks are tied up with things spiritually. Let's talk real here. A lot of these people are tied up with things spiritually, and these things that they're tied up with, they are like, you have to give them what they want. If it's time to give them a sacrifice, let's give them a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff been hidden and covered up, but like the covers are being lifted. Like, it's going to be found out now. Like, and I just feel like everybody, like I said, everybody who's into stuff, just get ready. Like, just get ready, man. And we don't have no control over it. They don't have no control over this spirit that's moving now. They have no control. They're losing control. That's why they pushing all this stuff, and we're doing all these stuff blowing up and all this kind of stuff now, because they have lost control of the timeline. The other spirit is moving in, and we're on his time now. Period. So let me just go on down, because I don't want to bring it too deep here, but it's about over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's time to buckle down. It's time to buckle down, man. It just is. It just is. I'm telling you what I've been told. Let me just say that. Okay, I think Jim Carrey did that on purpose, just like The Weeknd did. I forgot what year it was. I don't know, Lex. I just feel like that man, personally, like I said, I feel like something else is there. You really think the elites be watching this live? Not the elite, but I definitely feel and know that there is a local segment. I wouldn't know if they were CIA, FBI, something like that. There's definitely I don't know. I can't explain who they are and what they are, but they are the same ones. Matter of fact, I can show you a video. I probably just show it on my Patreon, but a video on my birthday. Matter of fact, it was on my birthday. I did a Patreon. Remember, I put out a Patreon video that night. That night, it was a car that sat outside. My husband was out of town. He had left. He had gone to a funeral. And if you remember on that Patreon, when I did the live on there, I was about to say where my husband was at, but I said, no, I ain't gonna say that. I was like, I shouldn't say that where he is, but he wasn't here. I was here by myself that night. My child was gone and everything. That night, the night before my birthday, it was a car that sat in my driveway with their brights flashed into the window in my driveway, sat there for at least 30 minutes. Took me forever to finally notice because I'm upstairs doing what I'm doing. Took me forever. I finally looked out the window right over there. Well, I was going to turn the thing, but it was a window right over there and noticed this car just sitting there. So I went down and went to my garage. I mean, it sat there for the longest. Went down and went to my garage. I had my camera ready on my phone. And so I started walking to the window to my garage. And then I guess they saw me. When they saw me, that's when they finally pulled off. But what? Like, how? Like, what? Why are y'all just sitting there? And why is this happening the night when I'm here by myself? Like, you know, and that was when I was really detailing a lot. I was talking a lot about that spirit stuff. Remember Royal Majesty? I was talking a lot about that on Patreon. And so I felt like it was some kind of, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about it. Now I started having these nightmares and just a whole bunch of crap going on. You know, I just don't think, but don't be blaming me because everything getting found out, that ain't my fault. That's this spirit. That's him revealing all this mess. Okay, but anyway, so yeah, I think something is happening. But anyways, if so, I don't know Ashley. I am Detective James Carter from the LAPD, Harpo. I don't know this woman. She be taking $5.99 out of my account. No, you know me, baby. And you've been helping me uncover this stuff. They're going to get you too. Okay. Why are you on live tonight? And it's Actors Awards. History in the making. Y'all can go watch the Actors Awards if y'all want to. Y'all don't care nothing about them folks. Nothing about them. I'll say Spade Cooley is your most disturbing video to me that I've watched. Every time I see it recommended, I feel uneasy in my spirit. I genuinely do believe evil spirits follow that man's name. Well, yeah, it's probably real because I believe he was possessed. I do. I really do. I think he was possessed. Like, because there's just no reason for, like, he was just evil, you know? Okay, could we get a Stanley Kubrick, Anna Nicole Smith, or Danielle Luna? Danielle Luna is the only one that I can say, like, for sure off of that. I don't know about Stanley Kubrick. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I think celebrities are forced to get plastic surgery, honestly. There's no way Bradley Cooper did that mess willingly. Well, I'm going to tell you something, BB. And I'm going to tell you once again, that's so stupid. I just said I was going to stop speaking about the spiritual side, but I'm going to tell you something that's also, once again, been revealed. A lot of these folks, it was a question that came up with a group of people that I was talking to. And it was I brought the question up. And I was like, why do these celebrities, why do they ruin their faces? And I'm not even talking about Bradley Cooper because his face is not even really ruined. But you got so many these women that really ruin their face, and men, their faces are ruined, absolutely ruined. Like they turn them into, I don't know what they be turning them into. And so I was asking why. And they said, now look at it, this is from the spiritual side of things. And they said because the spirit that's infiltrated them they hate the image of God. Said that humans are made in the image of God, so they hate the image of God. So what they do is they possess these celebrities and they mess up their faces, mess up their bodies, do all this stuff because they're desecrating. That's it, desecrating the image of God. So you take that how you want to take it. I don't know, but that was the answer they gave. So I don't know, child. I was sitting up there looking, but it's just like I don't know, your human side ain't nowhere to tell you that they look a mess. Like, I get it. Maybe they got a mental illness or something, but why have you turned yourself into like a snake? Sometimes you get folks that turn themselves into cats and snakes and girl, I don't know. Anyways, let me come on down. Okay, George Clinton and his band would be a good video as well since you did Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, I kind of want to do George Clinton. I don't know about his band. Now, if his band members have some tea, I can add it into his video, but I don't know about the full band. That's all. Okay, here we go. Hold on, y'all. Let me come on down. Foxy was the 90s and successful version of Azealia Banks. She kind of crazy and had beef with everybody. Yeah, but Azealia is like, whoa, like, but yeah. I mean, I guess I can see what you're saying, but Azealia got a lot of beef, like for real. Okay, come on, let me come on down, y'all. Need you to do a video on Mae West. Yes, I know Black Panther did too. Sophie Tucker. Sophie was like an OG Mae West. Been requesting these for years. Mae West definitely going to be done this year. I don't know who Sophie Tucker is. I can look her up, but I don't know who she is at all. It was a woman who was gearing up to do a documentary on Sam Cooke. She was named multiple times, but she ended up, I'm pretty sure most of them, like I said, that like you can't talk, like you're gonna be telling too much. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everything is gonna be told soon. So listen, it just like I said, I don't know. Okay, if you do Mustache Man, yes. In your membership, would you analyze what's true or false in the book? I read it a bit and it's boring and it doesn't make sense. I can look into it, Jeremy. I can look into it. But yeah, that's crazy how you knew who that was. But yeah, I can look into it. Okay, y'all, I'm coming on down. Hold on, let me come on down. Actually, you were wrong for naming them Maurice White. I didn't. Maurice White and Philip Bailey video like that. I seriously thought that those two were secret lovers. I didn't do that, y'all. And I swear to God, even if I did, it was not my intention. I promise you, it was not my intention. Like I said, if I was doing that, I would have been doing my videos like that. Trust me. I might start. You made y'all click on it. I actually might start doing clickbait, doggone. Okay, seriously though, I've been asking Ashley for a Gary Busey video because I don't know about him because it's like I don't know what to like. Is he into something? You know what I'm saying, or does he just look crazy? You know, because he is crazy, but what has he done for T? I mean, unless you got something I don't know about. Do you think Jamie Foxx is the real Jamie Foxx today? Is that his body and spirit still, or is he cloned? I don't know. I hadn't looked up Jamie Foxx and researched. I know he had disappeared for a while. I know that much. And they said he was sick, but I don't know. And I guess the reason I haven't really paid much attention to Jamie Foxx is because Jamie Foxx was never a celebrity that I just really like. He was never that for me anyway. He was all right, you know. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Kurt and Courtney is the name of the documentary. RIP to all the people interviewed in the documentary. Are they all gone? Girl, I gotta watch that. If they went and took everybody off the planet that spoke in that documentary, then that means that documentary was telling the truth, and they didn't want that out. But anyways, hold on. It was not. Y'all get on my nerves. It was not clickbait. Here we go. R. Kelly is a dirty dog that needs to stay in jail. But the only reason he got exposed was because he wanted his royalties and his own masters, from my understanding, and so that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't know why he had got exposed, to be honest with you. But that makes 100%, like, you know what I'm saying? Once they try to get their own whatever, they got to go down. And that's just what it is. Maybe that was even with Diddy. Okay, hold on. I thought he was saying lovers too. Everybody did. Everybody thought I was saying lovers. I ain't gonna lie, Ashley. I was messy. I thought that everybody said that, but I promise y'all. I promise y'all I wouldn't. I swear. Because I mean, but I need to shoot. I need to start since everybody was clicking on it because of that. But y'all got to remember, Jim Carrey was speaking out against the industry. Remember, he sat down on the Jimmy Kimmel show and did that triangle tongue symbolism. Yes, my Kia. He did say a few things that were against. Yes, he did. You're right. Even though I still feel like, I don't think he had nothing to do with children. But Jim, if you look at the story of what happened to his girlfriend, she may have been his last girlfriend, and she ended up taking off the planet. Jim is not all the way in the clear either. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? So he may have had some limits of things that might have whatever, but Jim, it's some things that happened with his ex that it just don't seem right. Okay, let me come on down. Oh my gosh. So I wasn't only, everybody read it. Everybody thought they was lovers, child. Everybody thought, I'll take it. It's my fault that y'all probably did, but I wasn't meaning it that way. But I'll take it. I'll say it's my fault. I guess I should have pulled the names down or should have included the word of. So there we go. Okay. Mark Lamont Hill was on the Joe Budden podcast saying how his hair was blew back to discover that these male preachers be doing each other at these conferences. I just wonder who doing the bending. Yeah. Well, that's been going on for a long time, ever since, what's his name? What is his name? The James Cleveland, ever since way back when it's been going on, even before him, and it's because it is a lot of it's a lot of boule type stuff that happens at those what's the name. It's a lot of people that are in religion, you know what I'm saying, and they are part of a whole system, a whole underground system that where anything goes. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on. Let me go on down. Let me go on now. Okay, I didn't think that at all when I saw the title. I knew it was a video on Maurice White and Philip Bailey's ex-wives and girlfriends. That's what I thought everybody, but I guess not, y'all. I guess not. Somebody said real talk. That's why I watched it, because of what it said and how it was written. Love that, how it was read. My bad, Lania. Hold on, y'all. Let me come on down. I see I'm caught up with a whole bunch of stuff. Let me come on down. Hold on. I remember seeing Lee Daniels on Wendy Williams' show. She asked, how did she stay looking so young? And he said he drinks baby blood. I think he was telling the truth. Yes, it's very possible. It's very possible that he was telling the truth. Like, I'm sorry. I know they did it and say it in a lot of joking ways, but y'all, I keep telling y'all, them people are not like us. They live differently than us. They are different. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like, I know it's hard to process, but those people are different. They really probably look at us like we're throwaways. Like, they probably look at us like we don't matter, you know. But anyways, that's just, like I said, it's just deep stuff. It's real deep. Y'all remember they cloned a sheep back in the day? Dolly, I think it was. Yep. Dolly, yep. I was like 4. I remember that story. I remember that. Remember, Ashley, they said the same thing about Dave Chappelle, that he's a clone. And we know that's not true. Word up, son. I don't think he was a clone, but Dave Chappelle, the more I learn about his background, the more I feel like he was primed to do and be who he is. That's all I'm going to say about that until I get more information. That's all. Okay, come on. Let me come on down. Paradigm. That's what I said. Paradigm, didn't I? Paradigm. Who said paradigm? Did I say paradigm? I thought I said paradigm. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I said paradigm. My bad. Hold on. Let me come on down. What do y'all think of Cat Williams' new comedy on Netflix? I love Cat, but I hated it. I thought it was so bad. It leads me to believe he fell off. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched what's the name. Sometimes I be led to believe that, I don't know. I just hope Cat Williams is not made to play another side of the same circle. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, but I just hope he's not. I hope he's real. That's all I'm saying. I just hope and I feel like he is. I really do. I feel like he is. But sometimes when it be coming to his beliefs, some of the stuff that he says, never mind, let me just shut it. I just hope he's real. And he seems like he is. Let's just leave it at that, because I don't know. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me come on down. Somebody said something about, good evening, Ashley. Grow your own. I think they were talking about something else. I know one thing. You make every story believable. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you so much. Ashley, are you from Georgia? I'm from Alabama. All right, here we go. Yes, I had a classmate that just announced her sorority for this reason. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a lot of people. It's a girl on YouTube. Like I said, she's telling a lot, and she's getting a lot of hate. But I'm just like, I personally, I have strong reason to believe that all of the gods from ancient stuff are from Nephilim and fallen angels. Personally, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people can do what they want to do. You can do what you want to do. But that is just a belief of mine. And not only mine, it's a belief of a lot of people. And it's also going to start being a belief of even more people, because there's a lift. Something is lifting things. So anyways, let me come on now. Don't worry, Ashley. I understand what you mean. I'm Haitian, so I'm not naive to the occult and mystical practices. Okay, Jeremy. So you're coming with a big understanding. No wonder you so smart and all that stuff. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm happy you understand. You know what I'm saying? Especially understand where I'm coming from. Here we go. I saw a video where a young lady denounced her sorority and revealed the ritual they had to go through. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it matches. You know, but here's my thing. I don't fault people, because nobody really knew. Nobody really knows this stuff. This stuff is covered up for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to just be real with you. Let's be real. There was this African lady. I saw her talking on X, I believe it was. I wish I would have known her name. I should have saved the video. I need to go find it. But she was just telling the truth. People was getting mad at her, but she was telling the truth. She was saying that America has more witchcraft than almost everywhere else. And she said the reason that America has the most witchcraft is because America don't know they practicing witchcraft. She said that it's repackaged and it's sold to Americans as a good thing. You know what I'm saying? A thing to help you achieve higher in life, a thing to help you connect with ancestors, all this kind of stuff. And she was like, so they don't know they're doing it. They think it's a great thing, you know, but she was like, she knows what it is because she's African, you know? And so, like I said, a lot of people just be fooled. They don't know. They don't know. So I don't blame them. You know, they just doing stuff that their families have done for years. They're doing stuff to get them a better position in life. They're doing stuff to help themselves out. But unfortunately, a lot of that stuff is just tied to ancient witchcraft. But let's move on. I was thinking when I saw a video from Clara Ward singers doing a performance at Hugh Hefner party, would they still perform for him if they knew what he did in that mansion? Yes, they would. Yes, they would. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff that's hidden under the church realm. You know what I'm saying? Under the church realm, like that be doing the same thing. They are into the same thing. They just put it under different names. You know what I'm saying? Half of the pastors and whatever out here are a part of some kind of brotherhood. Let's be real. You know, but it is what it is. They'll keep on saying that, hey, no, this is not, because this has to do with church, this has to do with God, and let them. I wouldn't advise any, because this is fine. Like I said, and I'm probably gonna make a lot of y'all mad. This is fine. I'm just telling you the truth. But if you are a person that I would not advise trying to make somebody break away from their practices. You can tell them if you want to tell them the new information that you've come into, but as far as trying to force somebody, you need to leave that. You need to renounce that. I would not advise it. I would not advise it, because a lot of these people, their whole life is wrapped up into that, and they will fight you on it and decimate you and probably destroy you and everything, child, while you sitting up there, you know, you think you're doing well I just wouldn't advise it. Let people do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let them do what they want to do. Like, because you could be doing that and your life probably ain't even all the way right. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that time and that judgment or whatever, I can't nobody stand there but you by yourself. Nobody. So it's based on the choices you make. You know what I'm saying? So while you sitting up there trying to save somebody and, oh, you need to get out of it, you need to get out of there, like, just worry about yourself, child. Worry about yourself, because you sitting up there and then been to help them out, and you still got a whole bunch of mess and stuff that you need to clean up. Talking about thank you, God, sitting up there talking about thank you. You did well getting them in. Thank you. Talking about, God, I was ready for my reward. Talking about oh, it's down there. Talking about what? I came to you, talking about right. In that Bible scripture where it says, Lord, Lord, I prophesied and saved folks in your name. And where it said, I didn't never know you, worker of iniquity, that was you. So bye. You know, so just do for yourself. Let people, if people, you know, let people deal with what they have to deal with, you know. Don't be forcing nobody to do nothing. Because nobody, and I say this because nobody could have forced me. Nobody could have forced me away from what I was doing. Nobody. It took something to come and get me. And that's just the truth. Nobody couldn't have forced me from that. You know, so that's all. No, I didn't. Yes, I went to college for a small, shorter period of time. I didn't stay for long. I'm so glad you changed, Ashley. I was scared for you when you were saying all that stuff. I love you, Ash. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. I wasn't scared at the time. Of course, I wasn't scared. Of course, I have a fear now. You know what I'm saying? And renounce and rebuke all of that stuff now. But I really was on a quest for knowledge. And like I said, something just revealed a deeper knowledge to me. Like if I wouldn't have got this new knowledge, I would have still been where I was, because I was really actively looking for my knowledge. I wasn't looking for no quick way to get rich. I wasn't looking for no, like, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to know the knowledge for the best way for Black people. And something came in and was like, here's the real knowledge for you. And I'm just grateful for it. That's all. Okay, Ashley, you need to do an interview with YouTuber Mr. Fantastic. He does Tenfold Tuesdays and really knows this topic. Oh, really? Okay, then I'll look him up. I don't know if we'll do an interview together, but I'll look him up. Okay, here we go. This is how I feel about Mariah sometimes. I don't think she's here, but not here like the meds are kicking her behind. I got you, Chevelle. Like, she's kind of like, she be seeming like it sometimes too. You know, but I feel like Mariah grew up in a whole bunch of occult stuff, so. Per her sister and her brother, she did. Her sister and her brother told stories about little Mariah being taken to road parties, and, you know, unless those people were just lying just to be lying, Like her sister did a lot of stuff to Mariah. Like, but she did it because they were a part of this lineage, this occult lineage, you know. And this is the things that they did. But you know, okay, the Maurice White and Philip Bailey was awesome. Philip Bailey looks like a nice guy. I always liked that song Easy Lover with him and Phil Collins, the two Phils. I saw pictures of them together, but I didn't know they did. Like, I didn't know what song they did. That's all. Dang, I've been hearing people talk about Mr. Carey, but I don't know, but I didn't know it was this bad. Well, it's just go look at him and watch his last interview. He just seemed different. He just seems different. That's all. Okay, here we go. Ashley, I missed you so much. So sorry I haven't been around much. I was wondering, Bose, because you sure wasn't on the last live. But I feel like we're on the same path, and it's definitely a lot. Sometimes you just become so detached to everything. Yes, Bose, like, but I'm telling you, the changes that are happening to me, the changes that happened to me were hard for me. Like I said on Patreon, I broke down crying because it was I had to realize, like I said, this is me. I had to realize that everything I thought I knew was wrong. Like I was facing the wrong way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything that I thought I knew was right. Everything that I thought that this proves this, and it didn't. You know, but we don't know because we don't have access to the full Bible. If we had a full put together version Bible, like of the Ethiopian Bible, as well as the copy of the Dead Sea Scrolls in English, we would know, like you wouldn't even guess that this is not the right path. You know what I'm saying? But they be hiding stuff from us. You know, so on Patreon, now that I've found this direction, we talk a little bit. I just made a video, my last video about Patreon. I just talked about the fallen angels, how they identify with these other gods, these ancient gods, you know. And so, but we don't know. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So they hit a lot. You know, talking about what's canon. This is a canon book of the Bible. This is not a canon book. Who told you? How do you know what's canon or not? Why did you choose the certain books you did? But I know why. Because the books that they left out be the ones that have the most answers in it. But anyways, let me come on down. Okay, a lot of YouTubers, yeah, they clip up and chop up their videos. They know what they be doing. Sitting up there doing that AI BS. Like, girl. Yes, turn to Jesus. That's right. The Bible shares a lot of things that have come to pass. Yes, they have. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more that's about to come to pass. It's just is what it is, you know. And like I said, I wasn't, and it just came up on me. But my heart was pure. My heart was pure. I was just looking for knowledge, and so I guess finally, which I'm grateful that he did this. But I guess finally, God, maybe he was like, I'm gonna let you go over there to find that out. Then I'm gonna reveal the real knowledge to you. And I guess that's what he did. So, but I'm grateful, man. I just, like I keep saying, I was saying on Patreon, I was like, man, if I would have died in that stuff that I was in, I don't know what I would have done. I guess I wouldn't have done nothing. Been sitting up there looking, talking about, please forgive me. Too late, you know, so. But anyways, I didn't mean to make this what's the name, my spiritual walk video or whatever. The enemy does come to steal, kill, and destroy. So I hear you, Ash. Amen. You are not a hypocrite. Thank you. I know, Anointed, but that's some of the way. I know I'm not, but that's the way that I have felt, because it was a total. It was like when I had started crying on Patreon, I was telling people, like, how do I? It felt like I have something to say, trying to help people, but how do you preach against what you were just saying was right? You see what I'm saying? So that is the battle that I had to face, and I was caught up on it for like a week. I mean, down and depressed. Around my birthday time, I was depressed and down about that, because how can you go back and teach against what you were just saying? Like, you just said it was right. So I felt like a hypocrite, and I felt a whole bunch of pressure on me, and I felt, but I ended up not caring. Like, I'm not going to let, and I was telling, once again, Patreon this, and I was saying that I'm not going to let the people that I love and care about, I refuse to let them go down a path or perish, possibly even end up in hell, I guess, you know, without telling them the truth at least about me. You know what I'm saying? Without telling them, like, no, y'all, I found out this, and that, so I think this is the right path. I refuse to do it. We have this whole system is set up to make people look the wrong way. This whole system is set up to not let people know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got a society now that just pretty much they just about hate Jesus. They hate God. You know what I'm saying? They look at him like the enemy. So I was feeling like, how do you preach that when everybody kind of hates you now? You know, but it is what it is. Like, it just, something woke me up. I'm grateful for it. Something woke me up. That's all. But anyways, y'all. All right, y'all. 8:45. I know 8:45. I'ma leave. I'm coming on down. Let me come down. Because I've been sitting up there talking about myself. All right, I'm down. Okay, here we go. Another key thing, though, is that God is righteous and just. He did say that he will not judge you for what you do not know. True. Does he say that, Bose? We was having a conversation about that on Patreon. I want to know, if not saying that you got to find it off the top of your head, but that is a good thing. If you can find that scripture or tell me, because we was talking about that on Patreon. We were trying to figure that out. So anyways, won't judge you for what you do not know. I don't think everybody who is a victim to brainwashing will be sent to hell. No, I don't think they will either. But I want to make sure it's not that what we think. Because, a lot of times we'll do like, oh, we don't think, or I don't feel like God is that kind of guy. But then he'll say something in the word that's totally different from what we're saying. So I would like to know if it's in the Bible. That's if you can find it, Okay, here we go. I researched religion. The Most High is letting you learn. Yeah, like something is, like I said, it was a spirit. Just a spirit, man. Just a spirit. Just a spirit that came in and like just gripped me. That's all. What happened, Ashley? Your spiritual, I guess so, Kanisha. But I thought I was already spiritually awoke. Like I thought that I was already awakened. But then something else just came in and gripped me, man, and pointed me to all this different stuff. And so I was able to research, like I said, really dive into the Bible, really dive into biblical books. And it just showed me where my path was just wrong. I was just off path. I was off the path. And I also could see with some of the other people that was on that path, I could see the end of that path. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, not saying it about everybody, but there's a lot of people that go on that path and they end up very hate-filled towards another people, whether it's women against men, whether it's men against women, whether it's black against white, whether it's whatever. It's like they end up very hate-filled, almost so hate-filled that it almost feels like an entity is controlling them. You know what I'm saying? Like they be so hateful. I just can't explain it, y'all. I really cannot explain it, but it's almost like it's not even them anymore. Like you really got so much hate towards this, what's the name, that you're willing to risk your life and kill them and go to jail to do this to another human. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like there's something controlling you that hates humans that wants you to do that. But like I said, I don't know. Okay, Zolyn, it's just Patreon. You just go to patreon.com and it says Ashley Says So, and it'll give you an option there once you get over there. I will always respect Bobby Brown more than I do Eddie Murphy, because at least with Bobby, he had the conscience to know why he did Whitney wrong. Eddie was heartless and narcissistic. His ego is a trip. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They both seem kind of like whatever. But yeah, Eddie got a big old ego. But I'm gonna tell you whatever. His what's the name? His movie, The Golden Child, is filled with a lot of references to good and evil, the stuff that we've just been talking about. That movie Golden Child, I mean, it is filled with stuff. Then also, if you pay close attention, you see folks all through the movie throwing up the devil horns and stuff. It's just a lot going on. That's all. Thank you, Miss Sion. Okay, here we go. People need to stop spotting scripture at one of other and talk to God directly. I agree, Starry. I agree, and that's another thing, Starry. I think not everybody, but for me, I got to build up a better prayer life, because I'm coming in totally blank, child. I need a prayer life, honey, for the Holy Spirit. Okay, so now that you have this knowledge, you believe me when I told you months ago that mermaids were real, yes, and be demonic and kidnapping people. Yes, I do. They are the mothers of the Nephilim and God cursed to the sea. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do now believe that stuff can be real. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because I know what you mean now. Yeah, at first I didn't know what you mean, but yeah, I know what you mean now. And that's crazy because I just said that movie Golden Child. In that movie, they showed one of the Nephilim, or the children of the Nephilim. She had the human body up top and the snake body down at the bottom. Like, that movie got it has so many messages in there. But anyways, let me move on down. How do you know who God is? I don't really, but I know this spirit. I just know this spirit. But I couldn't put a name on him. Well, I feel like his name is Yahuwah. Other folks feel like his name is Yahweh. Some folks feel like his name is Jehovah. But there's a spirit. I can't explain it, Geechee. I can't explain it. It's just a spirit, and it pointed me straight to the Bible. Like, it pulled me back on this side. I can't explain it. You're just gonna have to feel it. But I feel like you will. Like I feel if you want to, if you want truth, you will. Okay, hey Ashley, seems like you had your Saul and Paul moment. Praise the Lord. I guess so, child. I guess so. I didn't know what to call it. God is a loving God, holding you accountable for what you don't know goes against who He is. I know that, AK, but I still want to see the scripture though, because we be using it. I'm telling y'all, and I wouldn't say this unless I read the book of Esdras, which is in the Ethiopian Bible, and it was a lot in the book of Esdras. Let's just say Esdras chapter 7. It was a part where we call him Ezra, but in the ancient Bible it was Esdras. But it was this part where he was talking to the angel of God, and he basically was telling the angel of God, like God was telling him everything that was necessary for folks to get one of the rewards. I think it's like 7 rewards in that book. But anyways, I'm going to put it together, a video on Patreon breaking it down. But okay, so the angel, Esdras was asking the angel of God, and he was like, well, if nobody's going to be saved then. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, nobody's going to be saved. Everybody has participated in sin, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, so can you explain that or whatever? And the angel of God was like, well, like basically, well, you know what I'm saying? Even if I said narrow is the gate. That's basically what it said. I said narrow was the gate. So yeah, you're right. Everybody's not going to be, you know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like we be trying to make him okay with stuff, but I don't feel like he'd be okay with it. You know, so like I said, I'm going to start reading the full Bible, not just, oh, I feel like he should be okay with it because he's loving. Like, no, I want to hear him say it. You know what I'm saying? But that's me personally. Okay, here we go. Teach your truth, Ashley. Thank you. I've been praying for you and your family to come to Jesus Christ completely. Thank you, Tasha. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you could change any law, what would it be, y'all? I'm curious to see what Ashley would say too. Law, any law. Law. I don't know. I don't feel like there is no law against anything that's not. What kind of law do you think is bad? I don't, unless it's a law that I don't know about. Like, I feel like murder, a law against murder, a law against stealing, a law against, like, what law do you mean? Like, I feel like all those laws, I don't want nobody killing and stealing from me either, child. So is it a law is it something in your head, like in your mind? Okay, do you see the modern fulfilling prophecy from what Luke says? I need to read Luke, but I'm happy you use the word modern, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I just know that some of the stuff is coming to pass. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay, here we go. God will judge you by your heart. I hope that's right. You're here for a reason. Don't let hate take you off track. I'm not. They even removed, yes, his name from the Bible in the popular Christianity. I agree with you. Yeah. They changed a lot, you know, but it's the system. But that's what I've come to realize, y'all. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Because the whole system is made for you to go against him. Do you see what I'm saying? The whole system, the Catholic Church, the laws, the government, everything is under the Satan. He rules it. Let's just be real. He rules this earthly stuff. So it's like he built a whole system to blind you and to make you go against the right way. I was just telling the folks on Patreon, people love so much to say, oh, this stuff right here is the hidden knowledge. It's the esoteric knowledge. No, it's not. I was telling them we do paganism every day. We do it with the holidays. When we get married, we use wedding rings. That stuff is Saturn worship. When the bride pulls the veil over the face, all this stuff, a lot of this stuff has pagan meanings. Okay. So whether we know it or not, we're participating in a pagan-like culture, you see? So that stuff is not really hidden. They love to say, oh, it's hidden secret. It probably was hidden back in God's day, fallen angel. It's not hidden anymore. You can just go and buy a book on esoteric witchcraft, astrology, and all this kind of stuff. You can buy a book and learn it easily. It's not hidden. The hidden knowledge is the ones that's the real path with God, the real walk to you got to get to God. That's the hidden knowledge. That's the real hidden knowledge. Because the Ethiopian Bible, baby, go try to buy you an Ethiopian Bible. That Bible $50 to $100. And then it don't even be available like that. A lot of times it be out of print. You definitely can't get it online. I haven't seen where you can get it on the online app. You can get all the rest of these Bibles on a Bible app. I have yet to see an Ethiopian Bible app. I have yet to see a Dead Sea Scroll app, all this kind of stuff. So I'm telling y'all, they just reversed everything. They reversed it all. That stuff, the other stuff is not hidden. It ain't secret. Everybody's practicing it. The real stuff is secret, is the stuff that was in the original Bible before people came with their hands in it taking stuff out. But anyways, I'm preaching now, but all this stuff, like I said, it's deeper. I got to make videos about it. It don't do enough for me to just say this stuff to y'all. I got to make videos about it. And when I've made enough amount of videos, then I will tell y'all so y'all can go on Patreon and watch it. You know, that's all. But like I said, but anyways, yeah, it's almost 8:45. I got 4 more minutes. It's one thing to end up in hell, but it's another for you to end up there and get jumped and beat up by all the celebrities you did a video on. Baby, see, that's why I can't go. That's why I cannot go. They waiting for me. They waiting for me, John. Come on, I'll sing you. And then not only that, them gospel singers I did, because you know I wait till they pass away, John. Waiting on me. I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. I said they was in hell. They probably in heaven. Never mind. All these wars in the world, all these world wars in the world is about religion. Yes, I believe that, Story Eyes. I believe that. And that's another thing, Story Eyes. That's why I said religion, a lot of this stuff is I wish I could. I'm going to have to make a video, y'all. I'm going to have to make a video because that was him hijacking that stuff. When the Catholic Church, when they made the King James Bible and did everything they did, they hijacked Jesus' stuff. Jesus was crucified, right? If you look up, every single one of his disciples outside of Paul, baby, were killed within the next 30 to 40 years after Jesus. Even the early Christians were killed. They was killed by the lions in the Roman Colosseum. So they killed anybody who had the true knowledge and true message of Jesus after those real early Christians were dead. Then the Romans could take the Romans and the Pharisees that were still left behind. Nobody don't talk about them, but we talking about real biblical history here. The Romans and the Pharisees the Pharisees who never liked Jesus now, hated Jesus, wanted to say that they had the law. Them and the Romans took Jesus' message, the Bible and everything else, and they did what they wanted to do with it. They mixed pagan beliefs with it. They did all kind of stuff. And all of those early Christians were killed off. So they couldn't say nothing. Jesus was dead. His disciples got chased down. Paul was the only one. And matter of fact, Paul, they said, got put in boiling water, but he ended up surviving. Everybody else got their heads cut off. They was flayed to death. Like what? So there was no original people left. And once they were all dead, the disciples and Jesus, as well as the early Christians, once they were all dead and martyred, then you got the oppressors, the people that can take the religion and do what they want to do with it. So we today, this is very deep. Like I said, this came from a lot of research. And so like I said, I have to put a video out. But a lot of the stuff we believe in today, the reason we do a lot of pagan things is because we were taught Christianity by Pharisees. But it takes, like I said, I'll just have to, because y'all are going to want to see where all of that stuff pieces together, and I'm going to have to lay it out for you. So when you say that, all of these words and everything, you are correct. With the Pharisee religion, you are right. They took the word and they twisted and did what they wanted to do with it and fought their wars behind it, started other religions behind it, but it was never the pure message. So this whole system, like that's what I'm saying, like we really don't understand how trapped up we are. They have done so much to lead us off the path, a lot, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. So it's not like, like we just went and did whatever. We did it, the things that we did, or when we seeked other places, it was because we were fooled by this system. But those early Christians that had the real message, they were killed. The ones that we got this stuff from, the ones that went to war, the ones that sent the Templars and all this kind of stuff, this was the Pharisee type Christianity. This was not the original message. But anyways, I'm done. Let me just shut up. I'm done, like I said, because I can't explain it until I give you a video behind it to show you everything. So you can be like, oh, okay, I see. So anyways, let me come on down, child. I done got the preaching, like I said. So it's a reason. The reason I said all that, though, is it's a reason that spirit, like I said, a spirit came and swept me off. But also doing my research, I'm able to see things. I've been able to piece stuff together, even when it comes to the actual Pharisees. If they will cover it up. But, well, let me just shut up. I'll wait till I got the video. I'll just wait till I got the video. Yes, Ashley, Nikki saw Christians getting slaughtered by radical Islam. And she spoke up about it. Oh, she spoke up about it. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. You know what I mean? Nikki can do what she want to do, but like I said, it's much deeper things going on. We just see a whole bunch of stuff that they put out in the news and want us to believe. Not saying that none of that stuff I'm sure is happening, whatever. But there's a deeper war. Let me just say, and I'm gonna end. I swear to God, I'm gonna end it with this. Let me just say that most of this stuff on the surface, this world, this government, this whatever, everything we see in the physical barely really don't even matter. I swear to God, it don't. The whole thing that matters is the war between this faction, which is the God faction, and the Satan faction. That it is the world around us that we cannot see. The Matrix is real, very real. And there's a world that we can't see, and that's what really matters. All this stuff that we set up on physical is just a construct. It's a construct. And most of the construct is to keep us as humans blind because the other side wants to drag us down with them. So that's why we all be like, oh, did you see? Like it don't like this, it be fake. It just be fake. Most of the stuff is fake. It don't feel like it because it's a physical, you know what I'm saying? But you have to think of things in the spiritual realm. But anyways, I think I'm getting too deep. Let me shut up. I said I was gonna shut up and I'm done. I said I'm done. All right, y'all. I done dropped this stuff and then now I'm finna get out here. Teach your truth, Ashley. We're all battling. Thank you, Pensy. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, because everybody's gonna be. I'm telling you, like it's gonna be stuff is gonna lift. That's all. Like I'm telling you, you might not want it to. You might not mad. You might be mad, but something is gonna hit you. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Okay, I feel like R should not have a statute of limitations, and the fact that it does says a lot about those who created the laws. Absolutely. Who truly, yes, I agree with that, Dr. Danny. I agree with that 100%. Sit out there and can do what you want, but now that 10 years passed or 20 years passed, oh, it's what it like, no, where you gonna have, but here's the thing, people are gonna pay either anyway. Even if they feel like they're getting away with it in the physical, folks are just gonna have to pay. We'll see. But anyways, y'all, I'm done. I done came preaching. Sorry, I'll have to go back and read y'all's comments, but I'm done. And I'm just, I don't know, it's just a physical change, that's all. I love y'all. And with the next video is a members video, okay? It's on Mustache Man. If you can figure that person out, then you're good. But I gotta go. I love y'all. I'll read y'all's comments after I'm done. And probably gonna be mad. Tell me I should have read that so I can respond. But anyways, love y'all. And think about what I said. Think about what I said. Let me say this, and I said this on Patreon, and I'm done. But if anything, like I said on Patreon, if anything that I've said tonight, if anything has moved you in your spirit, let me just say, and you have been practicing witchcraft, you have been doing this, if anything moved you, not if it didn't, stay where you are, but if it moved you, just think about what I said and then just start researching. That's all I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to put down your bloodline. I ain't trying to put down your history, the ancestors. I'm not trying to do it. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what this wake-up call is all about. That's all I'm doing. So if it stirred something in you, then that means something. You need to just listen to it. Take heed to it. That's all I'm saying. If it didn't, please continue. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not one to force people out of their stuff. If it stirred you, though, go research and see what you need to do. That's all. Anyways, though, y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next time, okay? Bye, y'all.